all of a sudden this ad popped up on Instagram and it was like, season 8 casting now for MasterChef Canada. And I was like, what? They're back?
When you entered the MasterChef sets, you were selected, now you're there. What was going on in your mind?
It's such a surreal moment from between filming and then when you're actually revealed.
Did you go to culinary school? Did you learn professionally cooking, or were you a home cook, a true home cook? Who was your favorite judge, or who intimidated you the most?
Then I realized that if I capitalize on my passion, it will no longer be my passion. And the way that I view food, the way that it's therapeutic to me, that no longer would exist for me. As for a lot of the most famous question that I get is, when are you opening a restaurant?
I can say I have tasted MasterChef contestants' food.
Yes, I will have you over.
Thank you. See the perks of having a show and a podcast.
It always works out.
I know, right?
Now I have to make sure that I cook it well.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Neha Jog podcast. My guest today is Bhupinderjeet Chana, or as many know her, Bhu, a current MasterChef Canada contestant who's showing the world what happens when passion meets persistence. In this episode, we dive into her incredible journey from her home kitchen to the MasterChef stage, go behind the scenes of the competition, and explore how believing in your dream can truly make anything possible. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Welcome to today's episode, Bhu.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I am so excited to know everything about MasterChef. But your name actually is Bhupana.
My full name is actually Bhupinderjeet Chana.
Bhupinderjeet.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, but you go by Bhu.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'll be using today.
Yes.
But tell us, what got you into cooking first?
So this started long ago. And I think I was in grade 6. I would come home and I would watch a show called 30-Minute Meals by Rachel Ray. So a lot of the techniques that I've learned in cooking, my first techniques, I learned from her. And then I would experiment in my kitchen. And, coming from a large Indian family, we cooked everything together, whether it was large functions, birthday parties, from the smallest celebrations to the largest, we always cooked. And I would always be in the middle of it.
Okay, so food has always been an integral part of our lives.
Yes.
And as an Indian, it is no-brainer.
Yeah, you can't have any celebration without
food, right?
Yes.
And some people are surprised, when I go for like camping or something with my Canadian friends, they'll be like, what? You guys are just cooking all the time, even when you're like camping. We would just carry like granola bars or water or something, but we are like cooking Maggie and chai and stuff like that, and they are like, this is so new to them.
You know what's so funny? I'm not a big chai drinker, but if I make a cup in the wilderness, I will for sure be drinking it, because there's something so different about the aesthetic and the vibe of having it there.
Exactly. I sometimes like don't even like the taste or not in the mood, but I just like that vibe. Okay, I'm drinking a chai. There is snow. There is cold. It's just the vibe that I love.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. But what role did food play in your life growing up?
I think growing up, we never ordered food out. We always used to cook at home. So it played a very big portion in our life. After work or school, my parents would always be in the kitchen cooking. And as I got older, I took that. And this weekend is Thanksgiving. So my parents, when they immigrated here, they decided to host their first Thanksgiving when I was 1 year old. And ever since then, we've been doing Thanksgiving dinner. And it's like our family tradition to go and cook together and then eat together.
That's amazing. So food was just passion for you. Like, your parents would cook, you're always there. But how did you decide to take this a level up, like go into MasterChef?
So as I got older, I became more experimental and more adventurous with my cooking. And then I would always watch the show MasterChef. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, I cannot. And last year, I was.
Sorry, which MasterChef do you usually watch? All or like India MasterChef, Australian?
So the three MasterChefs that I watch are MasterChef Canada,
Mm-hmm.
MasterChef USA, and MasterChef India.
Okay.
Because to be honest, Australia just gives me anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the top three that I watch.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got more adventurous with my cooking and experimenting, and yeah, all of a sudden this ad popped up on Instagram, and it was like, season 8 casting now for MasterChef Canada. And I was like, what? They're back? Because they had taken a break. I think the last one was 2019. And I was like, you know what? I just forgot about it. And then I was like, I'm going to apply. And so I made a video and somehow I got casted. I remember I was sitting there and I hadn't heard back anything. And I was like, you know what? It's not happening. I was like, it was a far-fetched dream. And then all of a sudden I get the call and it's like, you're going to MasterChef Canada season 8. And I was like, what have I just got myself into?
I know, right? But like, what video were you required to shoot?
So I just made a video of me cooking one of my signature dishes. And
which is?
My signature dish is my Shai Paneer Napoleon style pizza. So when I went to Italy, I learned how to make Napoleon style pizza. And then I combined that with my signature Shai sauce. And I developed a Shai Paneer pizza. And it's one of my favorite dishes to entertain with because your guests can get involved and they can kind of build their pizza to their liking. And then it's ready to go for them.
I saw one of your videos on Instagram. Is that the... Okay. That's really nice video. I was like, amazing.
Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun making that.
Yeah.
My poor husband. Shout out to him because he did the whole behind the scenes for that.
I know. That videography was amazing as well. Like shots taken from up there and you were like dancing. It is amazing video.
I love to have fun in the kitchen. I think that's the most important thing for me is having fun.
Right. But when you got to know that you have been selected, when you told your friends and family, how was their reaction?
So it was like shocking and then just such an overwhelming amount of love. I was just so overwhelmed.
Did any of them know that you had applied or was this like, I have got into this?
Well, I didn't tell my mom. Because I was just, I told her like after I had gone live and then, yeah.
After you got live, that's when you told her, oh my God.
She was like, what? Like, do you realize that I'm your mother? I'm like, sorry, mother. Yeah. So, you know, it's such a surreal moment from between filming and then like when you're actually revealed. And that period, I had just decided that I'm not going to like say anything. Like I am just going to be in my regular life. And I called it the honeymoon phase because it was such a beautiful time.
Right.
And then, then when you are revealed as a cast member, life changes. Like everyone is so excited and just showering you with so much love. So I was actually teaching when I had gone live. And so I had gotten the email and it's like, Boo, you have gone live. And I'm like in the middle of teaching, I don't even know, maybe probability or something. And I was like to my classes, like, okay, I have to tell you guys something. And then I like close my door. They're like, oh my God, Like, what is she going to tell us? A lot of people were like, she's pregnant. And I was like, guys, please. So I tell them, and they just went crazy. Like, they were so proud. They were so happy. And that's something that I never expected, like, to be at that level. It was beautiful.
Such a special moment. Like, I can't, like, I'm already visualizing it. Like, you saying this to your class and the kids going crazy.
Yeah. After that, it was lost cause. I couldn't teach them any more math. It was like, miss this, miss that, miss.
So many questions.
They were like, we can't learn now.
Yeah. And just to share with you, like one of your best friends, I was just chatting with her and she was like sharing with me and she was so proud. One of my best friends, she went to MasterChef and they all feel so proud to have you as their best friend.
It's the most special when it comes from the people that are the closest from your heart, like closest to your heart. To share this journey with the people that are the closest to me is the best part.
Definitely. So much love. And I also saw your video that you put on Instagram. I think when it went live, you all were sitting at the restaurant or a bar and watching your episode.
Yeah, that was very sweet. So my husband had put that together for me. And there's colleagues, my family, my friends. And it was, we were so worried about fitting that many people into the restaurant. And honestly, it didn't matter. Like, we sat on the floor and we watched this episode together. And it was just so nice to have all the people that I care about be there beside me during that time.
Yeah, and so happy and excited, Sometimes this is how you count your blessings, to see that there are so many amazing, genuine people who are happy to see you grow, and that genuine happiness that comes for you. It's amazing.
It's funny that you say that, because that week I realized how blessed I am. Not because I went on MasterChef, but because of what I have here in Calgary.
How was the audition process? We already talked about it, right? You just had to. But for auditioning, did you have to go in person and cook a dish, or was it really tougher than you thought, or how was that experience?
Okay, so for audition, they had an application online, and we just went through, talked about what cooking meant to us and who we are as a person, and talked about the type of cuisines and the food that we like to cook, eat, and host with. So that's kind of what was asked on that application.
What is your forte? Like, what cuisine do you cook, specialize in?
Okay, so my favorite thing to do is, growing up, I was that typical kid in my parents' home. We're having Indian food again tonight. Are you kidding me? We're having Indian food again tonight. Yeah? And I would just fight them. And I was like, I don't want dal. I don't want roti. And like, oftentimes I'd just like, I'm going to make my own food. Like, it's fine. I don't need that. I'll just figure something out. And then I moved out. And guess what's in my cooking repertoire now? Indian food.
It's in our blood.
I didn't even realize. But there's something so comforting about Indian food. So I took that and I've started to experiment with combining Indian cuisine with different techniques from the culinary world, or fusing them with other cuisines. So I think I describe my cooking as fusion.
Indian fusion.
It's rooted really heavily with the Indian cuisine, which is shocking to me. But I guess that's who I am.
Yeah.
I'm an Indian girl.
Totally. Did you go to culinary school? Did you learn professionally cooking, or were you a home cook, a true home cook?
I'm a true home cook.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything I've learned is through TV, my parents, YouTube videos. And then it's so awesome that we have everything at our fingertips now.
Yeah, because I watch MasterChef like all the time. That's my favorite, one of the favorite shows to watch. So when they say these are home cooks and they are cooking these amazing dishes, I'm like, you're lying. You're not true home cook. You probably have learned or gone to a culinary school. But I trust you.
Yeah. I've never been to a culinary school. I did read a lot of books. I did do a lot of research, and like whenever I travel, I'll make it a point to take a culinary workshop in the area.
Okay.
So when I went to Greece, I learned how to make moussaka. And then when I went to Italy, I took a class in Nepalese pizza. And in Spain, their national dish, paella. So I always make it a point to, when I'm traveling somewhere, that I'm going to learn the cuisine there.
Oh, so it is a step further. You do take effort to learn new things, and that's how you got that edge.
Yeah, that's my passion. If I could learn from everyone's cute little grandma from where they live, that would be my ultimate dream, is to travel the world and meet cute little grandmas and uncles and learn their recipes, because that's where the heart and soul comes from.
Yeah, and that you can't learn at a school. That recipes are unique, authentic.
Exactly.
Okay, but when you entered the MasterChef sets, you were selected, now you're there. What was going on in your mind? How were you feeling?
I was like, somebody pinch me, because this is crazy. I remember I was standing there and I was like, are we actually standing here? And I was like, yeah. It's everything that you see on TV. It's grand, it's magnificent. The pantry is stocked with every sort of ingredient possible that you could think of. You know what made me so proud? Seeing all of the Indian spices and all of the Indian ingredients sitting in that pantry.
Yeah, no MasterChef would be complete without like Indian cuisine. There has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I turn over to my left and they have Japanese cuisine, like everything. And not just like the surface area ingredients. It's not just like, here's some cumin. They had everything. They had amchur. They had kasuri methi. They had like everything. And I was just like, wow. Like some of us were like shedding tears. We were like, everything's here.
I know.
It looked like our pantry.
Especially like, from what I've seen, like that big grand door of MasterChef, it opens and all the contestants walk in. It's like so intimidating maybe for you. How was that like, walking into that big door when it opens and there are judges standing right in front of you?
Okay, let me tell you, when that door opens, I feel like I'm going in for slaughter. It was like, yeah, so the door would open. Whatever you're feeling, I'm feeling it too. Yeah, so we'd walk and judges would be standing there. We would have no idea what our challenge is going to be. And then they would give it to us and we're like, okay. And then you cook. And that cook is continuous, exactly like how you see it on TV. So
I have some more follow-up questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
But like, how's the filming schedule? Like, do you get breaks or is it as intense as it is shown? Like, do you film like back to back every day? Do you get time to rest?
Yeah, so no, it's exactly like how you see it on TV.
Okay. So you really get like 60 minutes or 90 minutes to cook?
Yes.
And you have to?
Yes. Yeah, that once the MasterChef clock starts, that is exactly the amount of time that we have to cook. Okay. No minutes over.
Okay. No, like cheating.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Because some dishes, like even the judges are surprised, like, how can you cook this in like 60 minutes or 90 minutes?
Yeah.
But some chefs do amazing job.
There's like some times where like it's like, okay, you have 60 minutes to cook, and then a judge will walk by and they're like, "You're doing this? Are you sure you want to be doing this?" And you're like, "Oh my God, am I sure that I want to be doing this?"
I know,
And
right?
it plays with your head. And yeah, the biggest advice that I would give to MasterChef Boo is just go with your heart, girl.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure you must have done an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see how the episodes go live, as in when the episodes go live.
Yeah. I hope I do well throughout the season.
But is any part of the show scripted?
Absolutely not.
No?
No, not at all. It is exactly what you see. That's our emotions, that's our reactions. We don't do anything over again. That it's
Oh,
exactly
I
what you
was
see.
thinking like these guys must be like, apart from cooking, they should have some acting skills as well. Because when your challenge is revealed, people are like, oh my God. I'm like, you guys probably know this ahead of time. And this is just your acting, like, oh my God, how are we cooking with chilies now? Or something like that.
Yeah, no, like the challenges were so on lockdown. Like we have no idea until the judges tell us, like, this is what you'll be doing today. And then that's it. And then you cook.
I am literally feeling like, oh my God, it must be so intimidating to stand on that kitchen counter and like get that countdown, and you're cooking always, like, what is that word? Imposter syndrome in you.
Yes.
I am not good, or something like that always goes on in your head, right?
Yeah. So there's moments of that, you're presented with something you aren't familiar with, or you think the time is too less. So you're like, hey, why am I here? How did I get here? Oh no. But cooking's always been so therapeutic to me. After I have a really rough day or a calm Sunday morning, I like to cook. And usually during that time, my mind is at peace. So during challenges, once I got into the bulk of the cooking, I would reach that peace.
Okay.
And it would just feel like I'm just cooking. And something that I would always tell myself is like, it's not the end of the world. I'm a regular girl going into this, and I'm a regular girl coming out of this. Yeah, the stakes are high, but it's not the be all end all.
Yeah. But you mentioned like sometimes you would get like surprising ingredients. So, like, my core cooking is Indian.
Mm-hmm.
If you give me some sort of mushrooms, I don't know what to make out of it, or some sort of there's so many ingredients in this world, like black carrots, and I'm like, I've never seen that in my life. I don't know how that tastes. So what was one of the surprising ingredient that was, or challenge that was given to you, and how do you make a recipe out of it? Like, how do you do that so instantly?
So when I get an ingredient that I'm unfamiliar with, the first thing I do is cut into it and taste it.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, what does this remind me of in my real life? And then I'm like, okay, so the texture is similar to this. Can I make a sabji out of it? Or should I make a pakora out of it? Or should I chop it up really fine, put it in the oven, and make it a garnish? What does the texture feel like? So a lot of the times when I was unfamiliar, I would have a little bit of an experiment phase. I was like, what does this go with? What does this work with? And over time, as you get more and more familiar with your rooted ingredients, you're like, okay, that reminds me of cauliflower. What can I do with cauliflower? So I will then pick a recipe from my like repertoire, and I was like, okay, let's just apply that. Yeah, in a competition setting, you do want to try to take the ingredients and bring it back to what you know.
Something familiar to
Something
you.
familiar. And I know that may seem safe, but there is a risk because you're taking something new and applying it to something that you know. But I think it's important to always bring it back to something that you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which totally makes sense. And we have so many varieties in our Indian cooking. You can bring it back to something.
Yeah, you'll surprise yourself. Like, oh, okay, like this would do great with spice, or this would do great as a sweet. Like maybe I can add this to kheer or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'm repeating my question, but somewhere I read like with different MasterChef countries, they usually get recipes ahead of time or prep time, or there is another separate kitchen to help people cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's not in Canada, right?
Yeah, everything you see on TV is how it is.
Okay. So no scripting, no helping, no nothing.
Yeah, no scripts, no help.
Okay.
You're on your own in that kitchen.
Okay. Who was your favorite judge or who intimidated you the most?
Okay, so I'm going to have to say Chef Bhu is hilarious because the way he delivers his comments, I just can't help but laugh. And I was most scared of him also. But then, it's kind of like a dry humor. Mm-hmm. He'll say something and it just like the delivery of it is just so funny to me.
Okay. How are the judges? Are they like really friendly and nice, or maybe not?
Well, I think all of the judges, well, first of all, it's a brand new panel of judges. Mm-hmm. So they are they're starting to develop a chemistry throughout the season, and they want to see you be successful in the kitchen ultimately.
Okay.
Whether the feedback is heavily critique or positive, whenever that they are speaking, it's to make us a better cook. Whether they're giving feedback to me or a fellow contestant, I paid attention because when they're giving that, that's very important.
Yeah.
And to help you it's very important because it helps you in your next cook.
Yeah. So you should always take it like a learning point and integrate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I always took their feedback as a learning opportunity, and I always accepted it as a way that they want success for the home cooks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So just spill some beans. What is something that people watching MasterChef on TV would not know?
Would not know. The behind the scenes, like it's like a village making this making MasterChef come to life. And just so thankful for the crew that works behind the scenes, to help us get ready, to clean that kitchen after we've destroyed it, to make sure we're always looking good. It's a massive team behind the scenes, and yeah, very thankful for all of them.
Yeah, totally. Like, as I said, we always watch MasterChef India. And I'm like, you just prepared a dish and now your kitchen is clean.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, like, we've been watching this for such a long time now. So the kitchen is like, it has like wheels. So I'm pretty sure they take all the wheels, like the kitchen out, the counters.
Yeah.
And they bring new counters and just put it there.
We call them the fairies. They come and they clean, and it's like, it looks like nothing ever happened.
Exactly, yeah. But when you watch it for so long, you kind of know. Yeah. Because your curious brain is not always in the food. You're like, how the dish is done? But they made so much mess. How is that clean? These are the questions like audience is usually thinking of all the time.
There's definitely people behind the scenes helping us get that done.
Also, like when you cook the food,
Yes.
It's usually just one plate.
Yes.
And judges, sometimes if it's so good, judges will finish it off. Do you ever get to taste? What do you do? Or do you just cook such little amount of food?
So you know what's funny? Like when that first challenge that I was doing, I was like cooking for a family of 5. It's like, I need this many potatoes. I need more onions. I need this. And then they're like, we just need 1 plate of food. So then you realize like, okay, you don't need to peel this many things. You don't need to chop this many things. This is how you can save time.
Right. But yeah, recently they've shown like if there is leftover on the plates, other contestants will come and want to taste your food. And they have their own thing going on at the back when judges are tasting other food.
Yeah, they're usually when judging is happening, it's very strict. Only judges
will taste.
Yes.
Which judges' feedback hit you the hardest? Like something that is with you even now.
So all of the judges' feedback I always took to heart, whether it was positive or negative, because at the end of the day, that helps my cooking. And I always listened when judges gave feedback to other contestants because, again, it helped my cooking as well.
Definitely. And that's a good approach or attitude to have, right?
Yes.
So after the MasterChef, we don't know if you're the winner or how far you've gone. We are just waiting for the next episode always to air to find out. But what are your plans after the show right now?
So this is something that I'm still exploring. I do want to explore cooking, whether it be pop-ups or offering cooking classes. I think that's something that I really, really want to explore. As for a lot of the most famous question that I get is, when are you opening a restaurant? I don't know if I want to be a restaurant owner, but I do want to have fun with food. That's always been my number one goal. Whenever you come over to my house, you're going to have fun with food.
I want to taste your food.
Yes, you should come.
It will be such a privilege that I can say I have tasted MasterChef contestants' food.
Yes, I will have you over.
Thank you. See the perks of having a show and a podcast.
It always works out.
I know, right?
Now I have to make sure that I cook it well. Yeah, so I'm looking up into pop-ups, doing themed events, and possibly some cooking classes.
Okay, that's good to know. But do you also think that maybe this is like a baggage for you now that you've done a MasterChef? People are always expecting so much from you. You should open a restaurant. Oh, you have been to MasterChef. You should do this, that. You know, that expectation from you is like so much more now.
Since MasterChef has happened, I feel like I have to feed like 2,000 people. Everyone's like, we didn't know you cooked. You cook like that? You never brought us food. I was like, no. So I'm going to go home. I'll just start cooking. And if you want to eat, just come on by.
For sure. But do you feel that pressure that you have to prove you have to have a restaurant, or there are these questions and expectations always going to you that you have to do something big now? As a MasterChef contestant, you have to have a restaurant now.
So in the beginning, I felt like I had to do something immediately and, give this part of my soul to the public. Then I realized that if I capitalize on my passion, it will no longer be my passion. And the way that I view food, the way that it's therapeutic to me, that no longer would exist for me. So I don't know how big I will go with food, but if you're coming over to my house, I will make sure that it is a really good time and a fantastic meal.
For sure. But there must be days when you don't feel like cooking and you don't want to do that, right?
Yes. There's days where I'm just like, this is feeling like burnout, or can we just go out and eat? And can we just enjoy food where we don't have to cook it? I've been feeling that more lately. And that's why I don't know if it's wise for me to open a restaurant.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And from the outside, it always feels like such a glamorous industry, or being a chef is so glamorous. But in reality, it's such a high intensity. It's hot in the kitchen. The stakes are so high, and the work hours are crazy. You always have to like go, go, go.
Yeah.
It's not as glamorous as people make you. There are just like handful of Michelin star chefs out there.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
So, first of all, I have immense amount of respect for anybody who is a chef. You guys are always available to us in hours that are late, that are our weekends, that are our evenings, and it's the utmost hospitable career. And so I have a lot of respect for any chef in that role.
Totally.
And just like in every other career, chefs are human. It just, unfortunately, it will show on their plate when they've had their slip up.
Yeah. So I've come to that realization that, it's not as glamorous, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
There are festivals, but they are out there cooking.
Yeah.
It's their family's birthday celebration, but they have to go and cook.
Yes.
And the shifts are crazy.
Yeah.
So immense respect for all the chefs.
I agree. They make our special events possible. They make our birthdays, our evenings, our weekends special. So immense respect to them. Just, I'm not sure that I could follow in those footsteps.
Yeah, which is totally okay.
Yeah.
So apart from being a chef or a cook, you also do creativity and dance with Madhuban Performing Arts.
Yes.
So how do you manage everything?
Yeah, it's quite a hectic lifestyle of mine. I tell my students I have 3 lives. I'm your teacher, I am a dancer and a performer, and then I am also a cook. So I feel like I wear 3 hats, and at times they collide with each other, and I have to give priority to one. I try my best to find a balance. My husband is very supportive in all of the endeavors that I take on, and he helps a lot of this become possible. So I do have to thank him for it.
Yeah. And like when you have good partners, that's when you realize how much difference it makes in the life. Like even like in my case, like he supports me so much. People are always praising me and talking about me, but I'm like, he's taking care of more stuff for me, or making this so much easier for me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like, all the married women would understand, like having all these things on your plate, it is not possible without a good life partner.
Yeah, having that support. And whether you're on stage, whether you're on stage, whether you're in the MasterChef kitchen, whether you're teaching, having that behind the scenes, we're so thankful to whoever works behind the scenes in our performing, in our real life, because they make it possible. They allow us to shine, and I give gratitude, and I always highlight him whenever I can. But yeah, everything is possible because he takes over the grocery shopping of our house, or he'll do laundry for us. Like, he'll help run the house when life gets too chaotic for me, just so that like I can continue. And I'm just so grateful for him.
Yeah. Kudos to all the men who support their wives.
Yes, kudos.
But how did your performing or creative dancing side, how did you explore that? Was it since childhood?
So let me tell you how I got into Madhuban. It's a very unconventional story, actually. So in 2019, I'm going to say 2018, I was like, I'm young. I want to try new things. I'm going to try something new, whenever I have the opportunity. So this opportunity came up to join Mother Bun's dance classes. And I went there and I was like, yeah, this is great exercise. This is going to get me fit. And Ishita, who's the artistic, the founder and the artistic director, she's teaching the class. She turns around. She's like, this is not a workout class. I need passion. I need emotion. I need facial expressions. And then in my head, I was like, oh my God, she's talking to me. So then I'm like, okay, ma'am. And I'm like doing this. And then, I ended up loving the classes. You should have seen me in my first dance class. It was horrible. I was just like so stiff, and my dance journey has come a long way since then.
Yeah. We saw your performance in I Sita, and I think you were the character that most people loved, apart from everyone else as well.
Thank you so much.
But I was seeing like everyone just praising Surpanaka. You did so good. And I'm like, amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And so after that, I got hooked to going to dance classes, and then I was asked to join the performing team. And now I am the dance team lead of Mother Bun. So I help organize the dance team. Help with a lot of the behind the scenes of Mother Bun. And I'm loving it.
Good for you. I'm just imagining Ishita saying that she's always been so nice. Like, I've never seen her get mad. I'm like, Ishita, she'll say that? How is that?
No, she'll see it through it if you're not treating the dance right.
I know. But do you find any connection between both the creative worlds, like dancing, because you, as you said, you help arrange and choreograph the dance? And food is also creativity, especially how you see food.
Yeah. So for dance, it's more of a way to... Okay, so I see it as a loop. Okay. So the loop is teaching, which is the logic side of my brain. Dance is the creativity aspect of my brain. And then cooking is the therapeutic side. So like all three have to be like perfectly balanced for this loop to like go like this.
This is amazing analogy that you have given.
Yeah. So all three have to be in harmony for life to be extremely good.
For sure.
Yeah. And so obviously, depending on the time of year, some will be sacrificed a little bit and some will be a little bit of unbalance will come. But I think having all three is what keeps me happy. Because if I only did teaching and I only engaged my logic side of my brain, it would be like boring and dull. And then if I only did the creativity aspect of it, I don't think I would be as sharp. And then with the cooking, I don't think I would be at peace.
For sure. Yeah. Amazing. You found all that for yourself, right?
Yeah. And it's not like when I went out and I seeked it. It kind of came to me. Especially that dance piece. I never realized I needed it or wanted it, or it came so organically into my life. And, and I fully have embraced and accepted it, that it belongs.
So amazing how sometimes life finds you instead of you going and finding it in the world, right?
And I think that's a blessing in itself.
For sure. You're blessed.
Yes.
What's your next, let's say, dream project? If you ever had to do something and it would be like a dream come true for you.
The dream come true would be traveling and visiting grandmas in their kitchens.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
That is my happiest dream. I think if I could have it, would be that.
Have you visited India?
So I've been to India once.
Okay.
I will have to say it wasn't my best experience, but I am ready to go back.
Yeah, because India, especially like north side, so many grandmas cooking amazing.
Yes, food. I need to go into the villages and I need to...
Chole bhature.
Yes. Saag and makki di roti from Punjab was life-changing to me.
And lassi.
Yes. And golgappe. Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, we could go on forever.
I know, like the list just goes on. There is like no stopping.
Yeah.
Like people are being really shameful like me and self-inviting themselves and asking you food. How do you want them to feel when they taste your food? Like,
Oh, I want them to be honest.
okay.
I want honesty. Like if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. And I, because cooking is so therapeutic to me and it's so like I just close my eyes. I'm like, it's not going to be good sometimes.
But let's say when you cook something,
Yes.
like, do you want them to feel, or it maybe depends on dish, like you want them to feel the comfort and the warmth, or sometimes it's like a flavor bomb. I want you to feel like India on this plate. There's something from every state or flavors from so many different places. Let's say when you make the pizza, you want the person tasting it to be transported to Italy.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the season that we're in right now is fall.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the core of my fall cooking is comfort. Warmth in the food, those spices, waking up your senses. And then my summer cooking, I think, would be a bit more poppy, it's like a pop of spice. It's a pop of acid. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's light. And then the fall cooking is more warm, filling, comforting, hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels so good. Even when you say that, because we just got our first snow. So it's like, I want all the comfort and warmth.
What do you look for in food?
First of all, I'm a vegetarian. Second, I am not very experimental. Like I've always been stuck to Indian food.
Yes.
But I like sushi.
Yeah.
I won't like ramen.
Okay.
Like the chunky vegetables. So I live in this bubble. I wouldn't I'll try sushi a couple of times and I liked it. So I'll go back to that.
Yeah.
I love salads.
Okay.
I like fresh vegetable salad. I make amazing pasta salad.
Yum.
I tried beetroot salad. So
good.
I experiment, but within my bubble.
Yes. And I mean, your bubble can expand as you venture more into it.
Yeah. Like you want to travel to all the grandmas. The next on my list is just traveling to Europe, especially France and all, and try their pastries. Oh my God, I'm such a sweet tooth. And I'm like, I don't care about Eiffel Tower. I just want to visit all the cafes.
Right?
Eat croissants.
And dip it in your espresso.
Macaroons. I would just go there to try all the cafes and hot chocolates and things.
Yum. Yeah, so, I agree with you. I travel for food.
Yeah. So as I said, I have my own limitations, but yes, there's some things that I just love.
Oh, sounds great.
What's one of the food dishes or trends that just drives you crazy?
Oh, okay. Now I'm trying to think back to the trends.
Okay, you think back. But I read somewhere where you said that you absolutely don't understand candy apple. And and I'm like, I am so much with her on this. What is in that apple is dipped in caramel?
Yeah.
Why are people crazy about it?
To me, okay, the candy apple makes absolutely no sense to me. And people may come for me for this, but...
Me too.
When you dip that apple in candy, you're biting it and it's just it's all over, candy is all over your teeth. Now the apple, you're trying to eat it. I'm like, eat the candy, eat the apple. Why?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I have never even bothered to taste that.
No.
So let's just say that.
The other controversy that I've talked about is ketchup.
Yeah.
So I don't like ketchup on my eggs.
Who puts ketchup on eggs?
A lot of people, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister, she's a ketchup advocate. So this is a household fight.
Okay. Ketchup only goes with fries.
Yes.
That's it.
I agree with you.
Yeah. I think I've asked most of the questions to you, but I have some rapid fire questions.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's start. Who's your favorite chef of all time?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah? Your go-to comfort food.
Soup.
Soup? What soup?
Like a chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
Okay. Your one dish that you could eat every day for your life.
Sushi.
Sushi? Okay. Favorite cuisine to cook.
Indian.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Yeah, me too. Cooking at home or dining out?
Cooking at home.
Okay. One kitchen tool you can't live without.
Spoon.
One dish you still haven't mastered.
Biryani.
Really?
Really tough for me.
Okay.
I'm not good with rice.
Okay. Yeah. Dream dinner guest that you would want to have.
Oh. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cooking in silence or cooking with music.
Silence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And your favorite restaurant in Calgary.
Oh. Sukiyaki House.
Yeah? That's Japanese?
It's Japanese. It's underneath it's right by the Calgary Tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all the questions that I had.
Oh my gosh, this was so fun.
Yeah. But it was so amazing to chat with you, to understand your journey. And sometimes, these conversations inspire people because, like me, I've been watching MasterChef for such a long time. I would still have my doubts in my head. Like, this is not what they're showing.
Mhm.
But meeting you, all my doubts are cleared. So thank you so much. Is there any last word or message you would want to give to the audience?
Yeah, honestly, if Boo can do it, you can do anything that you put your mind to. Anything is possible. And yeah, wish you all the best in your journeys. Thank you so much for having me. It had so much fun here.
I know. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. Likewise, I felt like so much fun doing this and having the conversation with you. It didn't feel like we were meeting for the first time. It was fun.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
I hope you have enjoyed this episode and learned so much more about MasterChef. And if you did enjoy the episode, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you back again with the next episode.
Yay.